guys? So today's video is going to be all about friggin' fall favorites. Should I call this video that? As you can tell, I am feeling the fantasy, the pale skin, the dark lips, the dark clothes. Like, give it to me, please. So in today's video, I wanted to sit down with you guys and talk about some fall favorites and some regular, just kind of current, really into it style favorites. And in fact, I'm gonna film another video right after this where I'm gonna give you guys some spooky book recommendations. So if you're into that idea, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss it. I love to read scary shit, and I wanna talk about it with you. Make sure you check the down bar for links to all my social media platforms. Come hang out with me on Instagram. You got nothing to lose. If you are new here, what's up? My name is Whitney. If you are not new here, hey, what's up? How's your mom and them? Glad to have you back. And let's get started. So I am going to go in no particular order, but I am going to start with the thing that, like, I would say I'm stocking up on this particular thing well before the season calls for it because I get so excited for it. Candles. The first one is Lakeside Morning from Bath & Body Works. This one might be new. I'm not really sure. New meaning like a new launch for this season. It's definitely not new to me, as you can tell. But typically when I buy candles, even if I get into kind of like that sweet bag, which is kind of the case during this time of year, I always want at least one I call them mandals, something that smells like a boy. I just love men's cologne. Like, I'm pretty much at the point now in my life where I'd prefer just to wear men's cologne than actual perfume because I'm so particular about those kind of scents. But this is a good one. It doesn't smell like straight cologne, like it has a little something extra. It's really beautiful and really fresh, so if that's kind of your vibe, you might really enjoy this one. But the sweet ones that I get into every year, first and foremost, is Marshmallow Fires. Every year. I bet we could go back and watch me try to say Marshmallow Fireside every single year, and I'm gonna try to say it like JFK. I always say Marshmallow Fireside. I don't know if it comes out like that, but this is Marshmallow Fireside, and it smells like a friggin' s'more. It might be too sweet for most people. This isn't something you're gonna wanna burn in a small space for a long time because it's like almost like you could taste it in the air. It's so sweet, but it is really nice, and it's a classic. And then next is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This is the one I bought two of, and I always buy a couple of these because it is my favorite. It's still really sweet, and it definitely has like a hint of like a maple, like it smells like waffles. This one is legit. It is the best fall candle. It smells so friggin' good. I bought these the last time they were having their sale. Who knows when it's gonna happen again, but I'll link these down below in case you're interested. Me and my hair are going on a journey right now. I changed it recently. I got these bangs. I'm so obsessed with these bangs, y'all, that I really just want to constantly wear like my hair half back, and this thing, like this vibe, like those little claw clips, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna single-handedly bring them back because this is just such a cool, effortless, like easy style. And if I'm being honest, I think I love a half up, half down moment. I mean, you guys know I do. I'll wear that friggin' top bun thing like someone's gonna try to take it away from me because I don't love the feeling of my hair just all over my being. So anyway, the bangs, love the bangs. Curtain bangs and bangs in general are having a big moment, and I don't really care if they're a trend. I'm gonna ride this till the brakes come off. I'm living for a bang right now. Ooh, that's what she said. But anyway, I also lightened it recently. I'm pretty sure, like 80%, 90% sure, because I already made the friggin' appointment, that I'm going to lighten it one more again, just like a couple of highlights, just a little something extra. With that being said, I've been spending a lot more time with my hairstylist. Her name is Tori. I'll leave her information down below. She's amazing and I love her. I've also been kind of like playing with my hair more, testing more hair stuff this year. It's just been a journey. And one of the things that Tori turned me on to that has changed my hair for the rest of my life is that not even necessarily this brush, although I think this is the exact one she told me to get. This thing is like a friggin' weapon. Is it not? I told my husband, like, if anybody comes up in this bitch trying to like rob us or something, like, I'm gonna tear your ass up. Anyway, it's really not just necessarily this brush. Like I said, it's a big ass round brush, and using that to round brush my hair when I blow dry it. Now, a little thing, history with my hair. I have very straight hair. Very straight. My cuticle is slick, let me tell you something. And I always have a hard time getting texture in it, getting it to curl. Tori recently told me that it's because my hair is really fine. Like, I have a lot of it, but it's fine. So it doesn't want to do anything except now that I've bleached it and I've popped that cuticle, now it's wanting to work with me a little more. So I am enjoying that, but even still, my hair likes to just be flat and just like limp. So what I've been doing, per Tori's recommendation, is taking this big ass round brush to do my hair with. And I used to use like a smaller one and it would take like an hour and it still didn't look right. But this big ol' honkin' brush and your blow dryer, like, let me tell you, it'll blow out so quick and you have so much volume in your hair and it's so easy. Like, hot tip, hot off the presses, hot tamale, hot fire flames. Look into it. I'm just saying, I'll leave this one down below. So this is not even something I bought myself. Well, hold on. I actually did end up ordering the full size of this and it will be here on Monday and I'm really looking forward to it because I love this. This is the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. It says it's a leave-in reparative styling cream. I hate the word cream and cream. I hate that word so much. It eliminates frizz, hydrates, and protects. So essentially this is like a leave-in treatment, which I've been trying lots of. And the one that I like the most is from Kerastase. I love Kerastase products all the way across the board. I've talked about it many times on my channel. I've been using them consistently the longest out of any brand, but I also love Shu Uemura a lot. They're a great brand also. So Olaplex for me was something I just didn't feel like I needed because I had such great results and experiences with the other hair brands that I tend to buy the most from, but this made me a believer. So she told me, she was like, use a really small amount of this when your hair is damp and when you blow dry it, and then you can also use it to kind of smooth out your hair after you style it. So like I said, I've been bleaching my hair a lot more lately and I'm going to do it one more time. So I really want to take care of it. So I'm doing hair masks. I'm doing leave-in treatments. We're doing hair serums. We're doing heat protectant. We're not trying to style it very much. Like, we're taking care of this hair. And this is the first leave-in treatment I think I've tried in a really long time. Even as much as I love Kerastase, that I felt an immediate and hugely noticeable difference in. Like, I put this in my hair at the end when it's about 60% dry, and then I blow dry it and it feels so good, you guys. Like, so soft, so light, so healthy, so smooth. It doesn't weigh it down. It has a nice fragrance. I can use it to style my hair too a little bit. Like, I'm not going to do it again because I don't want to put too much in, but I'll take like the tiniest bit like this and just kind of pop it right here on my bangs if they're looking a little dry or something. I just love this. This is such a great product. I ordered another one from Olaplex as well, and I think I'm gonna try the shampoo and conditioner too. Like, super turned on by this brand. So I want to talk to you guys about my lip that I'm wearing right now because I know you guys are gonna ask. This is the NARS liquid lipstick in Under My Thumb. I bought this last year actually for my sister's wedding. I was supposed to gift it to her, but it kind of made its way home with me and I've had it ever since. Sorry, baby sister. I like this a lot. I love this tip. It is so easy to just like get in there. Like, I still use a lip liner, but I don't really need to, but this little tip makes it so easy to get in there and do your lipstick. I like the color a lot. It's like not a dark berry, but it's not a red. It's not like a plum. And even though it's supposed to be matte, I would say it's not completely matte, you guys. Like, look, it's not completely matte. And you can just look at it and see it kind of still has a little bit of a sheen, so it's not super drying, which I think is what had turned me off from liquid lipstick almost all year. I don't think I've really worn a bold lip all year because I was like, I just don't want my lips to look dry. I'm just not here for it. And even though this is matte, I still think it doesn't make my lips look dry. Like, maybe I'm wrong. You tell me in the comments, I guess. But if you guys have used these liquid lipsticks from NARS, please tell me what your favorite ones are because I'm looking on picking up a couple more. I want a couple of good reds to get me through the holidays. Y'all know I love a red lip. But yeah, just thought I would share with you like my current fall lip vibe. It's this one. So I've never really talked about clothes or talk about fashion favorites here on my channel. I don't know why. I would like to do more fashion related content in the future, but I'm going to tell you a couple of my favorite things to get a hold of during the fall and the winter. There's this brand or designer named Anine Bing. I don't know what it is about this brand, but I'm obsessed with it. And I'm really not a label whore normally. I also really don't have to only have like high-end expensive stuff. I would say like Anine Bing is like maybe in the middle between like kind of what we would consider reasonably priced clothing and high-end, like somewhere in the middle. And I've bought several of her pieces, but the two I'm about to show you today are the ones that I wear so much. It's like truly getting my money's worth with these two pieces, and I'm going to add at least two more this year. They are her sweatshirts. She makes several different styles of these sweatshirts, but this one is the one that she's most famous for, I guess, that you see everybody wearing all the time. I wear this thing. Okay, I bought it last October, so I've had it about a year. It is the single piece of clothing in my wardrobe I have worn the most in that year. I promise you. I wear it all the time. I kind of like that it's kind of got this like vintage, sort of like chill aesthetic. It reminds me of like a biker bar. I used to like work as a bartender, and I always work biker rallies and shit, and that's what it makes me think of. So it's kind of nostalgic for me in that way also. Funny story though, I got my hair bleached earlier this year by a stylist, and she accidentally bleached the back of this sweatshirt, which is only upsetting, you guys, because I'm not gonna lie, like I said, these are expensive. I think each of these ran me about $170 a piece, but like I said, I wear them all the time. Anyway, she bleached the back of it, and I don't know if I'm gonna replace this, like get a whole new one, because honestly, like it kind of looks intentional, plus my hair would always cover it. I don't know. I love this thing. I wear the absolute crap out of it. She has a tiger one that I want to get this year, and there's a white one I'm going to get this year too. I love sweatshirts, for me personally, a little more than a sweater, because it's hard for me to find sweaters that fit me well because I'm very busty and sweaters can almost make me look bigger than I am because they're like bulkier and the way they sit, if they're not cut right. So I like hoodies and sweatshirts if I'm going to go that route for the most part. There's some exceptions, but this is one that I love. And the other one, this one's wild, and I can honestly say I don't know if I knew it was going to fit this way that I would buy this exact one. Maybe I probably bought a couple other ones instead, but I still love it and I still wear it all the time. This is a hoodie that she came out with this year. It's actually dirty, you guys. Like, don't judge me. I need to wash it today, but I forgot to yesterday before the video. I wear this all the time, almost every day. Like, I have a reason to put this on, whether it's because I need to run to the end of the street from a mailbox, or if I'm running to the store, or just sitting around the house. It's huge. This is one of the most it's massive. I ended up getting a large because I typically like oversized hoodies. I want them to be really big and roomy. And this already was an oversized hoodie, so I just went too far with it. It basically looks like I'm trying to do the Ariana Grande thing where she wears like a hoodie as a dress. I'm too old for that. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I still love it. I still wear it all the time. And like I said, I want to buy a few more. There's also this company out there right now that I found on Revolve called Boys Lie. And they sell all these like super cool like sweatshirts and sets. And I want some of them too. So in general, if you guys know of any places that sell good sweatshirts and pieces like that, good quality hoodies, I want to buy, I'll spend between $80 and $200 on it. Let me know because I need to stock up. So the next thing that I absolutely love for fashion during the fall, one of my favorite pieces to keep around, and I always buy at least one or two of every year, are blazers. Blazers will never go out of style. We might change the cut. Like right now we're doing this kind of really oversized thing, which I'm not mad about, girl, not one bit. But I love them because you can wear a blazer over the simplest kind of like base outfit. So like a t-shirt and jeans, a tank top and jeans, a cami and jeans. Like throw a blazer on top of it and you look like you really tried. And I'm all about that life. So these are two that I bought last year. You guys asked me about them a lot last year, so I thought I'd bring them up. I haven't bought any new ones this year, but stay tuned, I probably will. This one is from Dillard's. I don't even know if you guys have Dillard's everywhere. It was just a super random find last year. I wanted a check blazer, but I only kept seeing ones that were like gray and white with a red like piping in them, like a string kind of running through it. I didn't like that. I wanted something really neutral, but not brown. I don't know. This was exactly what I was looking for because it's not dark or light. It looks good with the white underneath it. It looks good with a black underneath it. I always size up my blazers too because even before the oversized trend became so big, I still go a little bit bigger on them, and this one fits really good. It's one of my favorites. I wear it all the time. And the other one that I bought last year that you guys asked me a lot about was from Everlane. This one is a true meant to be oversized one. So I sized down on it and it's still really oversized. So if you get this one, which I know they always sell, I'll link it down below. If you don't want to swim in it, maybe size down. But anyway, I love this one. It's really warm. This almost is like a coat. It's so like thick and really, really, really warm. I love it. It's got a nice lining. It's comfortable. It's good quality. Leave it all down below. I love a blazer. Love it so much. So as much as I love this part of the year, there's one part of it in particular that I'm not the biggest fan of, and that is the part where my skin gets dry as hail. I'm not into it at all. So I lately have kind of been stocking up and trying and experimenting with different like body care routines. I'm super into it. I can make a video on it if you're interested. And I've recently come across some good products that I feel like are keeping my skin smooth and smelling good and really, really moisturize. So let's talk about them. The first one is a completely different type of product for me in my life, and I cannot believe that I did not know about these before. Why has no one talked about them? And that is a exfoliating body wash, not a body scrub. Like an exfoliating, like AHA type of body wash, BHA, AHA, whatever, some sort of chemical exfoliant, because it will change your life. Let me tell you something. My sunless tan goes on better. It lasts longer. It looks better. My skin is softer. Like, this is the single best product I think I've tried all year. I know it's a simple one, and I know there's a lot of products in here, so that's like a bold statement, but it's really changed. Like, something that I neglected so completely for a long time. And I thought I was doing good because I am a regular sunless tanner. Like, part of the routine is you got to get in there and scrub, but it made me realize like how I really wasn't getting any dead skin off. This stuff is amazing. I got this one from Amazon, I think. Make sure if you get yours on Amazon that it's from either Glidetone themselves or some other kind of reputable seller, but I will try to find this elsewhere no matter what and link it down below. Any exfoliating body wash, though, I'm going to say is a favorite. This is body oil, which is not something that I've really got a lot of experience with, but I'm loving the experience that I'm having so far. So the first one is from L'Occitane. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is like their almond line. They have this line throughout their brand where everything is like almond oil or something, and I want everything in this line. If it's anything like this, especially because this stuff is like a liquid gold to me. And it's expensive as hell, so quite literally, it's like liquid gold. I put this on a couple of nights a week. I ain't trying to do it every day because, like I said, it's super expensive. But a couple days a week, especially after I shave or something, which we'll get into in a minute, and my skin just feels like touched by an angel. I don't even know how to explain it. The type of skin that like your man walks in and you're like sitting on the couch and you're like in your like shorts, Netflixing it up, but your legs are just like glowing and like the TV light is hitting them just so, and you just want to walk up and like, that's what this will give you. It's just so good. I love it, but it's crazy expensive. And the other thing I don't like about it is the bottle. I know I don't have any solutions to this. I have no suggestions for what you would better put this in, but oil in a spray bottle is hard because after you get it on your hand one time, like I spray it on my hand and I like do like this and I do my thing, I go in for a little more, this thing's slipping out of my hand, its glass is going to break and I'm going to be vexed. But other than that, I love this. Like I said, tell me more high-end ones, drugstore ones, any ones. This is the one I'm loving the most. But let me tell you something. The Vaseline Cocoa Radiant Body Oil ain't nothing to turn your nose up at because it pretty much, it does the same thing. It looks the same on the skin, especially. I would say this one isn't as deeply hydrating as this one. Like this one truly the next day, like I said, my skin just feels different. This one does hydrate, no bones about it, but I would just say not quite as well as this. But I still love it. Obviously, I've been using it. I kind of go back and forth between these, like bad and bougie and coming in for the real thing. Just depends, depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I want to try a lot more. Please let me know if you have any suggestions. Speaking of body care, you guys, I've had the same shave routine for the longest time. Literally, it's been those Gillette Venus. I'm your Venus. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Those things are expensive, first of all, and I feel like they don't work very well for very long. I think it has something to do with the fact that those types of razors have like those moisturizing strips and they dull the blade faster. I don't know what it is. I don't feel like those blades last long at all before they're not doing anything. So I wanted to try something new, and I found this at Target. This is called Billy. It was really inexpensive. Like this thing, the handle and the blade, I think cost like $10, and then the refills are super reasonably priced. I did not think I was gonna like shaving with a regular razor because I haven't used shaving cream in such a long time or anything like that, because like the Venus ones have the, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I picked this up at the same time. This is the EOS Shea Better Shave Cream 24-hour moisture in lavender. Oh! If you guys like Sleepy from Lush, it smells exactly like this. Like, I love this. For anything lavender vanilla, that sleepy Lush fragrance, I am in love with. And this one smells amazing, works great, gives you a perfect, buttery, smooth, luxurious shave. And like I said, you see ads for these like cheaper razors everywhere, and you wonder if they're worth a shit. Yep, another body care product. This is the Hemp's Beauty Koa and Sweet Almond lotion, body butter. No, just lotion. Okay, there's a difference between a body butter and a lotion, just so we're all on the same page. But anyway, so I've been hoarding lotions recently. I have a different lotion for every mood and different like scent combinations I'm into, and some of them are expensive and some of them are less expensive, and this is one of the less expensive ones. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never tried Hemp's anything before. I would always see it at like Target or Walmart, and something about the packaging, don't judge me, okay? Something about the packaging, and it ain't this guy, I promise, made me think that this wasn't going to be very good, like a good product. I was all the way wrong. Not to mention, I'm particularly fond of this packaging because it's so cute, like this nude vibe. And also the fragrance doesn't bother me very much. I didn't want something super fruity because I tend to do something that smells like maybe like I said, like an almond or something like a milk and honey or something like that. That's kind of a neutral fragrance is kind of what I go for a lot of the time. And this lotion, you guys, is so, like, I'm putting it on right now and I'm just like, it is so nice. It's really thin. So I don't know if this would be something that's gonna like give you intense hydration if you're particularly dry. But just like for your everyday, getting out of the shower, need to put on some I put on lotion so many times a day, you guys don't understand. This is where it's at. I kind of want the pumpkin spice one. I don't know if it's going to smell any good. I'd have to order it because I can't find it in person. Let me know if it's any good. But in general, I'm kind of like into this brand now. I want to try more stuff from them because this is a great lotion, and I think it's pretty reasonably priced. I recently did a skincare video and I talked about MetaHeal in that video because I love their sheet mask. And wouldn't you know, they slid in the DMs, reached out, wanted to work with me. I'm super into it. So they sent over like a box of so much of their stuff. Also, this video I'm talking about, there will be a giveaway for it, so stay tuned. It should be up in the next couple of days. But anyway, they sent me a huge box of their stuff. I love everything in that box. On God, it's amazing. But I wanted to throw one product in here, just one, so that people who just believe that the only reason anyone does a sponsored video is to lie and get money. This one, no one's paying me to talk about it right now. I just want you to hear me when I tell you they got good shit. And this is the product I thought I would tell you about. This is the MetaHeal NMF Intensive Hydrating Cream. Now, I will correct one thing. I wouldn't say intensive because I don't think this is something that if you have oily skin or more combo skin, you need to run the other direction from. Like, there are some like intensive or richly hydrating moisturizers that will break me out because they're too emollient, and I don't feel like this falls under that category, but somehow manages to be incredibly hydrating at the same time. Like, I am really blown. Like, if you can tell, I've literally had this for, I don't know, maybe a week and a half, 2, long enough for me to test it out and know that I love it. And I have just nothing but this to moisturize with. But like I said, everything is dope. It's just, this is a really good moisturizer. It makes my skin feel literally like it just took a big, huge, delicious drink of water. And I swear, like, my texture is improving from it. It doesn't break me out. Even if my skin feels really sensitive and irritated because I've gone too hard with the tretinoin, this doesn't like give me issues. It soothes it. This whole line of MetaHeal, particularly this NMF stuff, incredible. Very reasonably priced. Stay tuned for the full length video. Dope, dope, dope. All right, guys, that is my random little fall favorites video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long. Please let me know in the down bar below what your favorite fall products are, especially if they have to do with body care, like getting that smooth, buttery skin on. Like, I'm super feeling that vibe right now, and I want to know all the things. So share them with me. And as always, I'll thank you to the patrons. There is so much cool content coming, you guys. I'm actually really proud of my content calendar. Every time I look at it, I'm like, I did that. So stay tuned. Make sure you get the notifications on so you don't miss anything. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.